Coach, what a game. At the end of the day, your team, the Vienna Capitals, fell short 1-4 against Fehervar. How would you summarize the game?
Yeah, you know what, I thought for, 2.5 periods we played a pretty sound hockey game. We didn't give them much. We had some good looks. Our special teams were good tonight. But at the end of the day, it's a game of mistakes. And against a team like Fehervar, if you make mistakes, they're going to capitalize. We made some costly mistakes and they took advantage of it.
Coach, for nearly 50 minutes it was close to a perfect game. Would you agree on that?
It was a good game by all means. We executed our game plan, but like I said, the game isn't 50 minutes, it's 60 minutes long. And we made some costly mistakes in critical areas of the ice, and they capitalized on them.
Tough pill to swallow. How long will it taste?
No, you got to forget about it. You got to you learn from it, you move from it, and you move on. We got to dig in and get ready for our next opponent.
The story of the season so far was far away from Vienna. Your teammate steps forward in the table, then coming back to Vienna, and it feels like you weren't able to capitalize on the game, even on good performances. Would you agree on that this is the story of the season so far?
Yeah, a little bit. Of course, our road record's been good. We've changed some things up on the road. I thought we played better tonight at home, more complete game, but at the end of the day, it's not the results we're looking for.
How can you turn it around in home games?
We've done some things. We've changed up our scheduling. We looked at our morning skates. We looked at our preparation, our game. We've changed some things in-house. I'm not going to talk about them, but we definitely have made some changes.
Before Christmas, there are 2 major games against Graz and then against Bolzano. It would not be easier for you guys.
No game, no opponent, regardless of who you're playing. There's no easy nights in this league. Every team is competitive. Every team has good players. Every team has a solid structure. So there are no easy games, regardless of who you're playing.
The margin for errors is extremely small in this league.
I'm sorry?
The margin for errors is extremely small in this league, and errors, they are deciding the games. Would you agree on this?
We've talked about it right from training camp. The margin for error is narrow and tight, and perfect example is the game tonight.
Sebastian Wraneschitz, es war bis 10 Minuten vor Schluss ein perfektes Spiel von dir und von der Mannschaft. Was ist dann passiert?
Ja, ist natürlich tough, wenn man muss 60 Minuten lang durchspielen, und hätte ich da den einen oder anderen Save auch gemacht, hätte ich das Team eben weiter im Spiel halten können. Aber ja, es war schade, dass man nicht einmal einen Punkt oder so mitnehmen haben können, weil die Mannschaft hat wirklich sehr brav gespielt über Längen des Spiels, und ja, das passiert halt einmal. Davor
waren einige wirklich bärenstarke Monster-Saves dabei. Wie würdest du sie charakterisieren? Was war aus deiner Sicht der beste Save des Abends?
Also ich denke nicht über den besten Save nach. Mir geht es darum, dass wir 3 Punkte holen, möglichst viele Punkte holen in dem Spiel. Das haben wir leider nicht erreicht, und da bringen die Monster-Saves auch nichts, wenn wir nicht am Ende des Tages die Punkte eben holen.
Ich habe vor dem Spiel ein bisschen mit Bernhard Starkbaum über dich gesprochen, und er sagt, du bist schon jetzt stärker, als was er je war. Wie siehst du seine Arbeit, wie siehst du seinen Einfluss auf dich?
Also es ist eine sehr große Ehre, von jemandem so etwas zu hören wie von Bernhard Starkbaum. Bernhard Starkbaum hat in der SHL gespielt, national, da haben die Teamtorhüter für viele Jahre. Ich fühle mich sehr geehrt, wenn er das sagt über mich. Und es ist natürlich ein Riesenlob.
Wenn man deine Entwicklung ansieht, sie zeigt schon sehr steil nach oben. Wo siehst du persönlich, wo hast du in den letzten Wochen und Monaten den größten Sprung gemacht?
Ich denke, in allen Ebenen des Spielens kann ich mich immer noch verbessern. Ich glaube, das Wichtigste für mich ist, dass ich konsistent bin für jedes Spiel, jede Minute, und jedes Mal versucht, dem Team 3 Punkte einzufahren.
Bei schlechten Dingen, wie zum Beispiel den letzten 10 Minuten, haben Goalies meistens ein relativ schlechtes Kurzzeitgedächtnis. Da vergisst man manche Dinge ganz gerne, zwar hart in der Analyse, aber man denkt dann doch an das Positive. Wie ist es bei dir?
Man muss immer schauen, was man besser machen kann, aber wir haben so viele Spiele in dem Jahr, da muss man einfach abhaken, egal ob bei einem Sieg oder bei einer Niederlage, und sich auf die nächste Partie vorbereiten.
Coach, first of all, congratulations. Fehervar beat the Vienna Capitals here in Vienna by a score of 4-1. How would you summarize the game?
Pretty even game, 5-on-5. I think both teams were defensively strong. a few chances at the beginning of the game, but it was a good paced game, up and down. Both teams worked hard at the net front, offensively, defensively, and unfortunately we got scored on in PK just before the PK would have ended, a couple seconds before. And then Vienna pushed really strong, and they were forechecking hard, but we kept our goal and our system, and we were patient with our game, and in the last 9 minutes we were able to score 4 goals, so that's pretty good. Unfortunately, the power play, when you have 4 power play opportunities in one period and one is a 5-on-3, you hoping or you expecting a goal that could be a game changer, but again, we found a way how to came back to the game and how to turn it around. So I'm glad that after such a tough loss a few days ago against Klagenfurt, we were able to bounce back and have another win.
The bounce back game, you said it was a bounce back game, a bounce back victory. How important is it when you're looking forward?
Oh, I think our goal is always after a loss to win the next one, never 2 losses in a row. So we achieved that, and it's good. And now we got to play home 2 games. So I hope that we can just use that as an extra energy in front of our home crowd and just keep going and grinding.
Coach, you have 3 points on your side. You're still the leader of the table, but there were 2 things I want to talk about. First one is the third period, where you turned the game around. The second one, as I said, was in the second period, the power plays, the 5-on-3 that you have. From your point of view, what makes you more satisfied, the comeback, or are you a bit angry is the right word, or are you a bit disappointed that the power play in the second period didn't click?
Well, first of all, the power play, created chances, but I think their goalie made huge saves, and sometimes you just can't put the puck in the net on a power play, even though how much you wanted and how much you expected. But the comeback, in the last 9 minutes and turn the game around, I think it's a big achievement, because it was just 2 simple shots that turned the game around. A point shot where we were screening and a deflection, and then that was enough to have that extra energy and confidence to play that last couple of minutes right.